Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Well, we're on to the fourth race now, and this is a maiden plate over 1,600 meters. And at the time of recording, 7 runners go to post, and yep, all of them have raced. There are no first timers here. And this horse called Flirty Dancer, I think firstly Warren was taking down the betting. What's the price of the horse, Warren?
7 to 10. D's around 7 to 10.
And the other Miller runner was 6 to 10.
Yes.
So they got 2 hotties on the day, the Millers, and they both have chosen the right type of fields for their runners to possibly get the job done. Flirty Dancer, I'm just going to give you the form line behind Broadway Girl. Malcolm's Dream, Mark Dixon's runners come out to win. What's really nice about that debut, Warren, is that they went shy on pedigree and possibly on the way she works to just put her straight into a mile. That's what she's bred to go. That's where she's going to be more effective. We're not going to give her a warm-up run of a shorter. Boom, straight into a mile. And she didn't let the side down because that was a promising introduction. She was unfancied. She was 16 to 1, but she ran a very good second. She was no match for the winner, Broadway Girl, but the fact is it was a good second at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Now that run is certain to have brought her on a ton. We know that there's no issues with the distance, where there are others that are improvers in the race that will be going for over a mile for the first time. But she put in a very nice debut run with plenty of scope. She looks like the right horse in the field, and I'm not surprised that she's priced up in the red. If I had to pick a danger for the guys that are looking to beat her in the exotics, this horse such a cracker. Now, give me your take on that last start, the daughter of William Longsword. Her last start, there was some talk, there was some betting support. Special Charm, she was close up third. That run behind Special Charm, I will tell you, Devils and Dust and Let It Snow have come out to enhance that form line. Could she be a serious threat to number 2, Flirty Dancer, in a bet like a pick 6, or is she just an exacta play?
No, she's a serious threat. I think she's a serious threat. Although I maybe contradicting myself, although like you, I like Flirty Dancer and I like her a lot. You know, you look at this horse, such a cracker. Again, I said, as I said earlier, the Cotson stable have a strong hand throughout the day. This is owned by Gavin Almanza and Dr. Warner. You know, I was so impressed with Calvin, with Calvin Mobo. The way he's just turned his career around, his attitude, his riding, his everything, his receptiveness to the media. And he's a likeable youngster, and he really knows how to ride, and he's come back and he's really made a lot of people take notice, and the fact that he's riding so well, I like the fact that this horse is such a cracker. You know, he sticks with her. He's being supported by the Cotson stable. There's been 6 runners, 2 direct winners out of that form line. Such a cracker. I still do fancy and is my first choice the favourite Flirty Dancer, but I'm scared of number 4, Such a Cracker, to be quite honest.
Just to, build on what you said about a guy like Calvin Ngobo, when you have a look at the population of jockeys around the country these days, obviously centres have their jockeys that are specialists in those centres and have stables that they ride for. Here in KZN, I personally think there are big gaps open for these guys to possibly, find the right path at the right time. And this could be the season, because with the departure of some of our jocks abroad, just at the top of my head, Donovan Dillon, at the top of my head, starting off from, when Lyle went. Lyle, I call him a KZN boy. Yes, he was based in Joburg, but he rode here, he rode a lot here. But, guys like Donovan Dillon, and you got injuries from other guys, Warren Kennedy going now, Anton Marcus on the bench. There's gaps. There's gaps for these guys to possibly, put in the hard yards back home and get the chances. And obviously, Calvin, he was off for a long time, and he had his issues and he had his problems, and medically as well. And behind the scenes, he was obviously doing a lot of work for the stable that have given him the chance. So Yeah, good luck to the guys that see the opportunity, seize the moment, and all the best to them. Because when I have a look at the jockey room today and the trainers that we have here in KZN, there's plenty if you play your cards right.
Yeah, there certainly is, Dees. That's good advice indeed. There certainly is plenty, and we're lucky we've got talent all over the place. But to sum up race 4, I think, how are we going to play it? Obviously, 2x4. Are you going to take a cover?
I think the place accumulator and the bar pot 2.
Yes, I agree with you. But I think for covering pick sixes, you've got to include the 4 such a cracker.
I'm going on your sound advice here, because on the show, when we go to our shortlist, you'll see that there's no pick six banker. But if the guys are looking for one, well, this could possibly be it. But on this show, we're going to go 2 and 4.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then obviously number 1, Insley in Tombi can improve, Girls World can improve, and the rest have some improving to do. But Dees and I, 2 Flirty Dancer, 4 such a cracker. Anything else, I think, would be a bit of a surprise result.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle, and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.